So goodbye, Delaware Water Gap. I'm going somewhere else. On to New Jersey, New York, and all the way to Maine. My first time back on trail in 9 days. Absolutely jamming down this path. I'm listening to my Feel Good Fridays playlist, which also has a couple songs that I added onto the queue from my Oldies But Goodies playlist. An absolute vibe. Definitely feeling the not having hiked in 9 days. My body's a little more tired, muscles a little more stiff, but that should go away within a couple days. Ankle-wise, it definitely hurts, more so when I step in certain ways. I can't wear my brace because the way it hits my arch causes ridiculous pain. So right now I have nothing, which isn't quite great. I'll probably go back and just tape it and hope if that does it, and if not, I'll have to try and find a new brace that I actually can wear with my boot. Usually, Pennsylvania, it's a big problem. There's no water because it's so dry. But because we're a little earlier in the season and it just rained, the whole trail, this is the trail, and this is just a pond of water. MOHICAN Outdoor Center, getting some dinner because it's already 5 o'clock. I picked up my new fanny pack because my original one broke. I got a really cheap replacement one from Walmart and it was way too big and I was just hating it. So I ordered this one off Amazon and I had it sent here. So today I'm gonna stealth camp, or not really stealth camp, dispersed camp near a fire tower. However, there is no water within a 4-mile radius around said fire tower at the least. And actually, I think it might be more than that, which means you have to hike enough water for you to get there, camp and all your camp tasks, and then hike out the next morning and have enough water so you don't dehydrate, which means that I'm currently packing almost 3.5 liters of water, which every liter is 2.2 pounds. So it's like 8 pounds of water, which is very heavy. Of course, I have to go up something first. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Camping near a fire tower. Hoping one of my friends is gonna meet me there, but who knows? Bad cell service. Definitely top 10 greatest moment on trail. Top 5 best night on trail for sure. Absolutely stunning up here. Watching the sunrise from my sleeping bag on the fire tower. And I'm off after spending a truly spectacular night up in that fire tower. Watch the sun go down, watch the sun come back up again. It was glorious, if a little windy, and now there's so many, I don't know what's happening, but there's all there. I think I just walked through a place where there was a big beehive. Wow, what is happening to my voice? That's interesting. Okay, I don't know why my voice is being weird, but also, apparently I'm the first one who's hiked through this part in the morning, so there's just silk blazing, as we call it, breaking down all the freaking cobwebs that the spiders put up during the night across the trail. It's gonna be a good day. Feeling positive. Had such a profound Man, okay. This right here, that's just water and mud, which is rather unfortunate. But anywho, feeling positive, trying to stay positive, and keep on heading north. Definitely a more challenging morning, only because I'm clearing all the cobwebs because I'm first up and out and about. But also I have to keep looking down for rocks, keep looking down for snakes. Plus there's a lot of bears in this area, so it's kind of like a lot of side to side looking for bears. Plus my little cobweb things, you can't look down too much because then you might go face first into this full-on spider web with the spider in it, which has almost happened twice. So, it's just a little slower moving, but we'll get there. All in good time. What is this? I literally walked up and just, what? This is not the trail. This can't possibly be the trail. It's a freaking cliff. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't know why they do this to us. It's just a freaking, like, where do you even go? Oh my gosh. Gotta love the AT. Yeah. Am I even on the trail? I don't know. I feel like I'm lost. I just had to take my poles and throw them up and then use my hands and rock climb because that's hiking. Food, here we come. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry. I would say bear print. Well, after sitting at that bar for 6 hours, we headed out. Lovely golden hour, sun starting to set behind me. Hiking only 3-ish miles and then setting up camp for the night. And it's been a great day. Probably one of the top 10 greatest 24-hour periods of time I've had on trail in all my 3 years of attempting this trail. Headed out today at 10:20, getting a very late start. I feel terrible today. I've been exhausted. I am exhausted. I haven't slept well in days. I'm just mentally in the tubes. But we're just gonna keep hiking and keep going. Not every day can be a great day, unfortunately. So gotta ride the highs, gotta ride the lows. Right there, it's called the High Point because it is the highest point in the state of New Jersey. And we're here, so it's gotta be a lot of downhill, right? One can hope. Hey buddy, you're like the 4th bunny I've seen in 20 minutes. I'm gonna lot of pain. My ankles, the both of them, are not happy. So I'm exhausted. It has been probably one of the hardest days on trail, which is funny because yesterday was one of my best days on trail. Can't have good without the bad, or the bad without the good, I guess, but I don't know what I'm gonna do about my ankles. I really, really don't. Not gonna lie, I am terrified that this is going to be the end of my hike again. So much pain. My ankle clicks pretty much every time I step on it. And it's a very painful click, as well as just, being painful all the rest of the time.
She said I won't be back.
Headed off from the secret shelter that's not so secret because it's on our app that tells us where to stay and water and that kind of stuff. But it was kind of a cool cabin, and there's a donkey, which is just random but fun. The donkey's name is Jake. Planning to do another 18-mile day, hoping my ankles will hold up. I have a new kind of wrap on them, which I think should make things a little bit better. I hope. And we also have a midday ice cream food stop, so that's a positive.
'Cause what if I just wanna be with you? I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. But honestly, I can't remember if you love me. Or maybe I'm just feeling lonely, I don't know.
Well, I'm in Warwick at the drive-in theater. Just took a great nap. Loaded up with different kind of pain medication, different wraps on my foot, and some new insoles. Hoping that's gonna help. We'll see during my 15-mile slack pack tomorrow. But I'm gonna zero, then the slack pack again. Gonna see how that goes and go from there.
Pick them all back up and put them back together. But I can't believe I let you slip. I think about it 7 days a week, and this just can't be how it's supposed to end up. 'Cause what if you should really be with?
Slack packing underway. Headed out from Heaven Hills Farm, which is where we stopped yesterday. I have new insoles. I have a new ankle wrap. I am feeling hopeful this will make my hiking better. And today just having less weight also should help move things along, I hope. We'll find out though. The day starts off with a lovely little thing called Stairway to Heaven. Sounds a little daunting, but hopefully with less weight, any climbing should be a little easier. And it's a kind of chill 15-mile day after that. Ice cream at the end, and then headed back to the drive-in tonight.
But honestly, I can't remember if you loved me. Or maybe I'm just feeling lonely, I don't know. Just let it go. But what if you should really be with me?
Well, I'm at the Bellevale Creamery. I got an appointment with the podiatrist that was supposed to be at 11:15, but then the person who was driving me, something happened and they were running late, so then I couldn't get to the appointment by 11:15, so now it's rescheduled for 5:30 tonight. But I had already stopped and called a ride, so she ended up coming and just taking me to Bellevale Creamery, which was about 12 miles from where I stopped hiking from. It was where I was planning to hike to today. But after doing those 3 miles, the amount of pain that I was in was just I was not going to do another 12 miles with any sort of speed or happiness. So technically New York, to not see the state line kind of bums me out, but I'll probably be around this area for the next few days. And I could do like a quick little 4-mile out and back just to cross the actual state line. I don't know, I feel this trail, I kind of feel like it's beating me right now. So I'm just exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted. I am stressed, and I don't know what I'm gonna do. So hopefully this doctor's appointment tonight will tell me something, and progress will be made on that point. But for the meantime, I will be getting some ice cream.
Maybe I'm just feeling lonely, I don't know. Just let her go. She got herself a guy.
So I figured I'd do an update. I am in a hotel in Greenwood Lake, which is near Warwick in New York, right inside the border. I was just in more and more pain with my feet, so when I did 3 miles and was just crying at about 1.5 miles in, I decided I needed to go see a doctor because something was clearly wrong. I went to a podiatrist, and she said I have a severe ankle sprain in my right ankle. Hence, I now have a boot that I need to wear for a minimum of 2 weeks. And my other foot, she thinks I have fractured some of the bones that are like right on this outside part of my ankle. So I went and got an x-ray today, and I'm still waiting to hear back officially, but either way, those bones are severely bruised. She originally asked me, can you just stop your hike? And I was like, not really, like that's, but it seems like at the bare minimum, I'm gonna need to be off for 2 weeks. And then even that might not be enough. And she said physical therapy, and that's gonna be hard to go and like, you know, hike the Whites or something like that without, I'm gonna lose a lot of the strength in my legs. So I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna be at this hotel for at least another day, maybe 2. Trying to sort my life out. And just trying to stay positive, really is a million things going through my head, a million stresses, a million worries, and a million different bits of sadness, but just trying to stay positive and keep going and just really coming to terms with every possible outcome.